Hey guys, today's video is on how to push on your skateboard. I'll primarily be giving you tips on foot and weight positioning. If you want to learn how to skateboard and you want a general overview on everything, I highly recommend you check out the How to Skateboard video by Landias. I'll link it here for you guys. Click it and it should teach you everything you need to know. So in this video, I'm looking at how to push your pushing foot and weight positioning and where to position your pushing foot as well and all that stuff. I'll be going into a little bit more detail. There's also going to be a section to help you troubleshoot some of the troubles you might be having with pushing. Okay, so how do you actually push on your skateboard? So you're going to want to stand from a good standing position, and you know what a good standing position is if you watched the last video. I'll link it here for you guys. You'll also understand what this tape is for. Highly recommend you check it out. It'll help you understand this video a bit easier. So from a good standing position, your front foot is going to be like this. You're going to start by shifting your front foot to be straight and to be in line with the center line. This is going to give you the best balancing and control when you're pushing. You're going to have all your weight here on your front foot and the board is just going to keep wanting to go straight. This is going to be the easiest way to keep the board going straight and not really give you any issues. So you're going to want to focus all your weight on your front foot. You're going to take your back foot off, position it parallel with the front foot. So let's say your front foot is here. You're going to want to put your leg here. You're going to want to push. Typically going to push with your toes. And then as you bring your back foot back, you want to place it perpendicular to the center line at the back of the board. And then you're going to want to shift your weight from your front foot. You're going to shift a little bit of your weight to your back foot, and then you're going to slowly pivot this foot so that it's again at a 45-degree angle with the center line or perpendicular to the center line, whichever is more comfortable for you. And that's basically how you push on a longboard or a skateboard.
Just try to be careful, not push, not go too hard on those sketchier sections.
Okay, so now I'm going to troubleshoot some issues you might have with pushing. The first thing people have issues with is bad foot positioning, and bad foot positioning gives you a lot of trouble. It doesn't allow you to control the board well and can make it behave in an unpredictable way. So for example, I see a lot of people not having their foot parallel and directly over the center line. Some people have their shoes to the left or a little bit to the right. Of course, having it on the other side of the center line is going to put input into the board. If you have it like here, the board is naturally going to want to lean left and veer left. If you have it here, it's naturally going to want to turn right. But if you have it here, the board is just going to go straight. If you have it on the other side, the board is going to want to turn left or right, and it's not going to give you the control you need, and yeah, it's just going to give you trouble when you're trying to push. So the next thing that gives a lot of people trouble is having the foot in an awkward position. So if you have your feet straight ahead parallel to the center line, you're able to keep your shoulders pointed forward. What this does, it gives you a lot of control and it makes it easy for you to push. However, if you have your feet like this when you're trying to push, it makes your shoulders point in this other direction. Your shoulders naturally want to point where your toes are pointing, and it's very awkward. It's not easy to push when you're trying to push straight and your shoulders are facing perpendicular to that. It's not very easy. So the best way is to have your toes pointing forward, and this will give you the best results. And lastly, the last thing that people do wrong is standing on the wrong place on the board. In my last video, I told you guys to stand closer to the front truck, as that's going to give you the best control. The same is going to be true if you're pushing. So you're going to want to stand closer to the front truck, and as always, check out that video if you want more details on that. If you stand too far back, it's going to make the board turn like a shopping cart with all the steering from the back, and this is not very stable. And as you pick up speed, it's going to twitch and even wobble a little bit and just be uncomfortable. So to reiterate, you're going to want to stand closer to the front of the board.